September 1970, a time of turbulence and transformation in the Middle East. But what was Black September, and how are Pakistan and Palestine tied into this historical event? Let's dive in. Following the 1967 Six-Day War, thousands of Palestinian refugees and militants, primarily from the PLO, Palestinian Liberation Organization, relocated to Jordan. You can know more about Six-Day War by clicking on the I button on right corner, or click link in description. Basically, it was a war between Israel and Arab countries after partition of Palestine for Jews. Okay, back to the topic. Over time, these groups began to challenge Jordan's sovereignty, setting up a state within a state. After the Six-Day War in 1967, Israel secured a decisive victory against a coalition of Arab nations and occupied several territories, including the West Bank. This resulted in a massive influx of Palestinian refugees into neighboring Jordan. The PLO, a political and militant organization aiming to liberate Palestine, also found refuge in Jordan during this period. In Jordan, the PLO began establishing its own institutions, running its own operations, and even wielding its own military force. Their presence grew so influential that they were often described as a state within a state, effectively challenging the authority of King Hussein's government. In September 1970, a radical Palestinian group known as the PFLP, Popular Front for the Liberation of Palestine, executed a series of airline hijackings. While not the sole reason for the conflict, it was a significant event that contributed to the increasing tensions between the Jordanian government and Palestinian factions. Perceiving the PLO's power and actions as a direct threat to his rule and in response to the aforementioned hijackings, King Hussein decided to take military action against the Palestinian factions in Jordan. This resulted in a full-scale conflict, with the Jordanian army on one side and Palestinian militant groups on the other. At the time, Pakistan was one of the few countries that had both the capability and the will to assist Jordan. Among the experts and military leader was also a brigadier named Muhammad Zia-ul-Haq. Zia-ul-Haq later rose to become a general and overthrow civilian rule in Pakistan and rule the country from 1978 to 1988. Zia remained posted in Jordan from 1967 till 1970, where he was involved in training and leading Jordan's military. He is still highly respected in Jordan for his role in the Black September operations in support of King Hussein, where he commanded Jordan's 2nd Division. Zia's troops were heavily involved in street-to-street urban fighting and are credited with killing scores of Palestinians. Black September was a great example of how the Arab nations despise the Palestinians, and their support of them only goes as far as to encourage and help the Palestinians to kill Jews. The intensity of bloodletting by Zia-ul-Haq and King Hussein was such that one of the founder fathers of Israel, Moshe Dayan, said, "King Hussein, with help from Zia-ul-Haq of the Pakistani army, sent in his Bedouin army on the 27th of September to clear out the Palestinian bases in Jordan. A massacre of innumerable proportions ensued. Moshe Dayan noted that Hussein killed more Palestinians in 11 days than Israel could kill in 20 years. Dayan is right in spirit, but it is hardly the case that anyone can match the Sharonism in its brutality. The butcher was awarded Jordan's highest honor for the services rendered. Upon his return to Pakistan, this brigadier's name was suggested for court-martial due to his role in Palestine and the massacre of its people. But for some unknown reason, the then Chief of Army Staff General removed his name from the list, which was then sent to President Zulfikar Ali Bhutto. This resulted in his promotion to the rank of Major General and later again to the ranks of Lieutenant General by special attention. He was later made Chief of Army Staff ahead of 7 other senior officers within just 6 years after Black September. It was this man who then overthrew the elected government of Zulfikar Ali Bhutto and later hanged him and imposed Shariat law in Pakistan. How an elected Prime Minister of Pakistan was overthrown and sentenced to death is another topic to discuss. We will discuss it in another video. That's all for this video. If you like this video, smash that like button. For more such videos, please subscribe to my channel and turn on that notification bell so that you never miss any new videos from my channel. Thank you.